Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to unbox and install a RAK Hotspot Helium miner, and it's really simple. We're going to go ahead and first open up the box, and we're going to see here some information from iHub Global, and we're going to take that out. We're going to take out the protective film layer that's in there as well, and we're going to see all of our parts. We have our hotspot miner labeled with our hotspot name. We have our power supply, that's our plug, going to give power to our miner. We have our antenna that we're going to connect, and that's going to be able to get a signal to our hotspot. So that's pretty much all the components inside of the RAK miner. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take out the miner first. And so we're going to see here we have a couple different plugs. And so we have a power supply plug right here, and that's a USB-C power connector. We also have an Ethernet plug here as well. And again, we have the label of our hotspot name. And so it's really simple. We're going to take out our power supply next. Okay, we're going to open that up. And we'll see here we have a standard outlet power supply. Now I'll show you guys where you're going to plug this in. We'll just take that out for now so you can see everything, all the parts. And we also have the antenna that's going to be connected to our miner. We're going to take off that protective cardboard. We can close back up the box, move it aside. And so now we have all of our parts here for our miner. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to get power to the miner. I'm going to be plugging that in directly to the power source here and plug that in as well. So now my miner is actually getting power, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect my antenna here to the hotspot. So we're going to rotate that counterclockwise, nice and soft, and so you can see here I'm screwing that onto the external connector. And don't pull it, don't tighten it too much, just wait till it gets snug, and then you're going to be able to actually rotate that antenna without unscrewing it. So once that you have it a little bit tight, you'll see that it rotates in any direction, as well as the angle here, so that you can point that signal in the right direction. Now again, you do want to make sure that you have enough slack for your power supply, so if you need an extension cord in order to be able to get the miner to the place that you need to install it, preferably as high up as possible, we're going to show you how to do that. And so the next step here is we're going to plug in an Ethernet cord that's connected to our router. That's what's going to give us internet to our hotspot. Okay, and so that's going to go into the back connector here, and we'll see that as soon as we plug it in and it recognizes that connection, we're going to start seeing some lights blinking there. And so that tells me that the miner is going ahead, it's connecting to the internet, and it's going to start syncing the internal hard drive to the blockchain, getting caught up, and then it's going to eventually be able to mine once it's fully synced. Now we have this video is currently showing you how to use Ethernet to get internet to your miner, but we're going to have another video in this training that will show you how to change the settings on your miner to use Wi-Fi. If you need to use Wi-Fi and you can't run an Ethernet cable to where you're going to be placing the miner, then we'll show you how to use Wi-Fi, change the settings on here. But for the sake of this demonstration, we're going to be just showing you guys Ethernet, but that's how you unbox and install your RAK wireless miner.